makes our website so different than any other gun website out there on the interweb?
Well, it's kind of a difficult question.
Yeah.
But if I mean, because there's lots of reasons.
Yeah.
But if I want to hone in on one, is it really, from a PSA standpoint, it really helps us sell direct to consumer. It keeps the cost down for the consumer, because you think about like Glock. Glock makes their firearm and they sell it to a distributor who sells to a dealer who sells to a consumer. We're able to use the website to sell direct to the consumer, and that, first of all, it helps out the consumer because they have a more affordable price. It also can help out our dealer network too. One of the biggest struggles that we've had, because we're a retailer too. Right now we have 9 stores and the Pineville store that we have to open fourth quarter of this year, first quarter next year. So we'll be at 10, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the challenges that you have as a gun store is to get foot traffic. And one of the nice things with our dealers, and again, you have dealers that can't really figure us out, and they're trying to figure out, like, is this a benefit or is this not a benefit to the local gun store? There are gun stores, and I've talked to owners at the SHOT Show. I've talked to dealers that we sell to. Some of these dealers, that embrace us, they get 30 to 50 transfers a day in their store, because we are shipping millions of guns, firearms off of our website every year. And if you get into our program, that is 30 to 50 customers a day going to your store with zero inventory costs that the dealer has, and they can get the fee for the transfer, and then we're sending the people to the store, and then they can upsell them ammo, upsell them accessories, upsell them range memberships, upsell them CWP, insurance, whatever they want. And so we look at ourselves as a great source of foot traffic for our dealers. We're able to get the product into the hands of the consumer at a much more affordable price. And also, we're able to interact with the consumer. We have a blog on there. Say we're going to the SHOT Show and we say, hey, these are our 20 ideas because we didn't sleep for a year. These are our 20 ideas. What do you think? And then they can go on there and they can talk with us. So the website to us is really the ability to get the ideas from the customer, to see what the customer's saying, and also, just from a pure production standpoint, what are we going to make that day? Well, we have this data that we get from our website. It's really, when you get millions of people on a website, which is what we have, they'll tell you what they want. So we'll be able to see what are they searching for that we don't have in stock. Also, what did they buy yesterday? Because that's what we're going to replenish today. And so we get so you think about, say you're a major firearms company, engineers meet in a room, try and come up with their best ideas for the next year, right? Then they come up with a 6-month or 120-day production schedule, and they make it. And say you're Ruger. Ruger is distribution only, right? So Ruger makes it, they send it to distributor sends it to dealer. 4 or 5 months later, you might find out that it's stacked up at the distributor, the consumer doesn't want it. We know right away if the consumer wants it or not.
It's that instant feedback that we get.
It's instant. So we can launch a project, and let's just say it's the Crink, which is one of our most successful firearms we've ever done. We know right away, is it selling? Right then. And then we can ramp up production. Or we can put it up and find out we sold 5, right? Well, then it's not successful, and we don't. But what happens with most models is the manufacturer will produce 6 months ahead to find out that it's not selling. It takes them that much time to figure it out, and then they're offering rebates and trying to empty the channel. It helps us just from an efficiency standpoint to know, is a product selling, how is it doing, and we get that immediate feedback. So we can also use it for, like I said, talking to the customer and doing research, product research, finding out what the customer wants. And we can tell people come to our website, we look at what they search every day. We know what products they're searching for. So it helps us control our inventory. It helps us, really serve the customer.
Well, that, and it also adds to the partnership of the firearms community as a whole, right? So we bring everybody on board, right? It's like the high tide raise all ship thing, right? It's not just PSA product. You can't go
That is a really cool thing. So, and I say this all the time, and love Ruger, so this is not anything negative. It's just, if you go to Ruger, you cannot buy a PSA gun. But if you go to PSA, you can buy a Ruger gun. It's a great paradox, but it's because the website, we decided that, when you look at PSA products, our goal is to spread freedom. That means to get people into the hobby so that they understand that, firearms it's a right, it's not scary, and really to get people into it. Kind of like my brother when he took me shooting for the first time with that Tommy gun and the bowling pins. And so that's the way we look at the PSA brand. And then we upsell, we have the Saber, and we have, some of the higher end stuff. But we want, because we understand there's different levels of taste and there's different levels of what people are looking for, we're able to really offer the full gamut. We have $15,000 and $20,000 firearms, and we have $300 firearms.
Yeah.
And so what we're able to do is offer the best price possible to the consumer off this website. And really the consumer has told us exactly what they want. We're the #1 trafficked firearms website in the world. And
one thing, PSA was born a deals website.
Yeah.
And with the daily deal coming across, I'll check the daily deal every time it comes. And there are many days that I'll look at the daily deal and I realize that I too need the firearm.
For sure.
Deals. And so sometimes I don't know that I really want it until I see that the deals website that PSA was born off of.
It's like almost like a clearinghouse for our partners in the industry, right? They know they can depend on us to help them if they have something they need to move.
So you go through these times when and people wonder oh, wow, how could you sell it for that? And 2 weeks ago you sold it for $100 more. Well, the way it works in our industry tends to be in the fall, and then the tax refund season after the holidays tends to be very busy. It slows down during the summer. And so what happens is everything's sold to us at full price during those times. And then the daily deals is us sitting there. Everyone knows to call us, right? Because we are essentially a clearinghouse for inventory that's sitting, right? Now, when we first did it, we were just trying to move product and get cash.
For sure.
But then we came back and said, we can make a business model out of this. So we at first we would call them. Now, and we have these two divisions for logistics. One we call investment banking, and that is where they're just trying to keep products, normally priced products, in stock on a regular basis. This is why some of the stuff you look at it and it's very normal price, right? And then we have what we call day trading. And these guys in the industry, everybody knows their names. I can say their names here, but I don't know if they want me to talk about it. But people know, say you're XYZ gun company and you made way too much and it's summertime and it's slow, they have them on sweet time. Hey, we really need some help here, and we're more than happy to help. And that's the thing that's really cool about our industry is I see people go on these forums. I would never buy this product, and I buy that product. And behind the scenes, we're all together, right? We love each other, we depend on each other, and so we are one of the #1 sources to buy almost every brand. Yeah. So when you look at competitors, we consider them brothers in arms, brothers in the Second Amendment. And we all work together, and but we center it on our website. For sure. And it's really nice for the consumer because the consumer, everybody wants a deal, right? Yeah. With Mike Lynch, who ran procurement for years, unfortunately he passed away during a surgery years ago. He used to say something: "There's no bad products, there's only bad prices." And so when things aren't selling, and some company wants you to buy it, there's no bad products, there's only bad prices. And it's great. Because during the slow times, think about it, during the slow times, all manufacturing would have to stop, shut the machines down, and you're making less, right? Well, we want you to make more. More,
for sure.
We want to spread more, so it keeps the market going. Yeah. It keeps the interest in the public.
For sure.
And all the dealers that are out there, can continue to have the daily deals roll in, and we're sending foot traffic to our dealers.
Yep.
So it's a win-win.
It's one happy family. It's a big circle.
Yeah,
right?
No doubt.
We're here at JJE Capital, our corporate office, and today I'm going to show you how we've become a top 100 e-commerce website in the world. In 15 years of establishing our website, we were able to become the #1 firearms website in the United States that sees up to 500,000 visitors per day. What makes us unique about our website is that not only are we a manufacturer and sell our own product on our website, but we also sell everybody else's product on our website. It has the same mindset of high tides raise all ships. We see up to 500,000 visitors a day across hundreds of firearms brands. So what makes PalmettoStateArmory.com so unique is the fact that we also make our own product in-house. So we're able to provide you, the customer, our product without having to go through a middleman or a distribution model. That way we're passing our savings onto you, the end consumer. We built our website to handle mass volume, and by doing so, we're able to partner with our friends in the industry and buy in bulk, which then we can pass those savings and give you the daily deals you deserve. Thanks for coming along on our tour of JJE Capital, showing our e-commerce side of things. Please stay tuned to next week for the final conclusion of our mini-series.
Join us next week for our final episode where we discuss the Aberdeen project and the future of JJE.
Cameron here with Palmetto State Armory. Today we're over at our Ferris Engineering facility. We're going to be talking to Tom about the Aberdeen project.